You're listening to the Marne Report.
Hey, Fort Stewart, Hunter Army Airfield. This is Monica Guthrie, and today I am joined with Dr. Darlene Gonzalez, also known as Dr. G, and also Kenyatta Thomas, both ladies from the Transition Assistance Program, and we are going to be talking about the job fairs that are coming up.
Well, new is just this date that we have. We seldom have job fairs periodically throughout the year. We just had a big one back in May 22nd or something like that. So this is the one for Hunter. We're super excited about it because the events that are coming up are going to be back to back, which is something that we have never done before.
So we've got something at both installations, both at Stewart and at Hunter.
Right.
Yes.
On the 28th of August, we're going to have a Hunter at the Tominac Gym. So it's the gym, the fitness center. And then on the 29th.
The 29th will be at the Fort Stewart Club, Fort Stewart.
Who all is going to be permitted to attend this?
It's open and free to all, but this is for transitioning service members, military spouses, family members, veterans, retirees, spouses of veterans, reserve, and National Guard. But if you can get on the installation, you are more than welcome to come attend our job fair.
That's a pretty big group of people. I think that we've covered a lot of people by doing that. I know, so I was here for the one in May, and I know that there was a guy who attended, which made me laugh. I interviewed him. I asked him what brought him out today. He was an older dependent of a service member, and he was like, my dad made me come out here, which was funny. I laughed a little bit. He's like, but actually it was good. I got a job lined up.
That's the part that makes us most excited. It's not just having those employers come here, but when they report back to us, either the employers or the job seekers, that they got a job. That's when we kind of feel like we did our job, right?
Yeah.
And if you have family members like myself, that my child graduated this past year, this is a great opportunity for them to bring their resume, walk around, shake hands, and see where they could start a career.
Awesome.
Yes.
So what things should they be bringing with them when they come out?
Well, absolutely always bring a resume. We did something a little different this time with our marketing. We actually put the URLs for each of the employers that are going to be attending this job fair. So we're giving them one heads up to be able to go to each one of those employers or that they see they're interested in and look up the positions that they have open and available. Those are going to be the positions that they come to this job fair and that they are promoting. So if you already have a one up, we're not asking for you to just bring a resume, but bring a resume that you know is specifically tailored for a position that you probably just seen online. So
tell me about those resume training classes, especially if they're trying to tailor their resume for those jobs.
We have a couple of things that they can do. You can choose to go to the USO. The USO is open for resume support at any time. Our upcoming at Fort Stewart federal resume is on the 20th of August, and then advanced resume is on the 21st of August.
and for Hunter, ours is going to be on the 21st, and that's just going to be your advanced resume. But feel free to walk in for that, call us for that, get signed up somehow, just so that, again, it better prepares you for the 28th. Just come and take advantage of every opportunity that we're here to provide for them.
Yeah, so those resume building, there might be people out there who are like, I've got this. It's a resume. Like, how hard can it be? What are some things that maybe they don't know? Maybe like one or two little things that you can tell listeners now that might make them realize, hey, I should come in for some help.
Sure. So the federal resume in specific, it's a different type of resume. You have to customize your experiences to that job announcement. Other resumes, they allow you to kind of expand on your experience and talk about the different hats that you've worn in the military. But the federal resume is just telling you, this specific job, I don't need to know that you're a drill sergeant, a team leader, a first sergeant. I want to know what experience you have concerning to this particular job.
That's great to know. And are the employers that are coming, will they also be doing on-the-spot interviews with people?
Yes, there are opportunities for them at each of the installations. You'll have something for them to go away in a little quiet area and have a private conversation with someone. So yes.
So it's really important then for those who are wanting to come in that they should be prepared.
Yes, be prepared. In your preparation, I think, we have our military personnel, but she mentioned a lot of other military affiliates that are going to be able to come be able to attend. So we want them to also dress the part.
Yes.
I love my PJs. I know I do. I love curling up in them, but this is not the event that you want to come out in your PJs. Even if you were part of those other military affiliates, dress the part. Definitely business casual on up. I mean, we had somebody who was sharp as a tack. I thought he was already a CEO for a company, come in full suit. And we're not asking you to do that, but we're definitely wanting you to come be appropriately dressed with the appropriate hair gear, appropriate shoes, and things like that. So that's another big plus.
Now, these days, some people may not know what business is. Can you describe what that might be for male and female?
For male, I would say maybe a nice pair of khakis, slacks, and maybe a polo or Oxford button-down shirt, something as simple as that. For a lady, definitely a closed-toe shoe.
Skirt or pants.
A skirt or pants, right? Maybe not a t-shirt with advertising things. We do know that everybody's closets are a little different, right? So we don't want you to have to rush out and go buy anything new. You want to be able to be impressionable, and it also depends on what type of field you're into. So
as people are also preparing, what are some common, we talked kind of about the clothing and maybe the resumes, what are some other slip-ups or hurdles that people have that that maybe they can prepare for beforehand?
I would say how to make the connection and introduce yourself. That's why we really, really advocate for everybody to go on our Facebook or our LinkedIn. It's Tap Stewart Hunter, and look at the employers that will be there. Apply for the jobs that you like, and then have a list that you're going to bring that by all means visit all the tables, but then you will strategically go to the ones that you liked a job at and tell them, hey, I saw your website on the job flyer for TAP. I applied to this job and these are my skills. And that way the connection and the conversation can go from, I've already done my research and I'm strategically trying to find a job, than to just go to a table and say, well, what do you have?
Right. Yeah. So doing your homework is really important. And that's why we have those URLs, websites out there for them to be able to do that. So this is definitely something that it's a better setup, trying to, and I think that's going to work a lot better. But I think that Facebook page, you can follow us at Facebook.
Stewart Hunter.
Stewart Hunter Tap. Yes, the Stewart Hunter Tap. Or LinkedIn.
Tap Stewart Hunter.
Tap Stewart Hunter.
There you go. You can tell that tapping her ass.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
Yeah.
So you were talking about the importance of kind of doing your research from an employer standpoint. What does it tell them when someone comes up and says, hey, I've looked at your website, versus someone who just kind of shows up and says, what you got?
It really lets them know that you have prepared yourself. I always tell people when I do the workshops, make certain that you research a company. If you're going to want to work for them, you want to do a little bit of background on them. You would hate to go to a company and they are in the news for something and you have no idea. That just kind of lets the employer know that they don't really even know about us, right?
And it shows that you're proactive. So kind of like, what are your skill sets? I'm already proactive. I researched, I applied, and now I'm here shaking hands and trying to make an impression.
Just as a recap, can you want to share with us again, just like dates, times, locations?
Yes, for Hunter, we are really excited. It's on the 28th of August from 11 to 2 p.m. at our Tominac Fitness Center, the gym, right? Which is different from our Hunter Club. We usually have a Hunter Club, so don't go there, but go to the gym, a little down the street a little bit. But on the 28th of August, again, 11 to 2, and it's going to be great. It's going to be better than the one before. We'll have food trucks, so bring your appetite with you as well. Yeah, we have food trucks coming, so that's going to be great. Just, again, prepare yourselves to come and to definitely get something out of it, to just be listening out for a job after. That's what we're looking for.
And then on the 29th of August, and that's going to be at the Fort Stewart Club at Fort Stewart from 11 to 2. And one thing that I noticed from last job fair, we had an employer that was ready to interview and hire 4 people. And the first set of people that came to the job fair got those 4 interviews.
Oh, yeah.
And they were hired on the spot. So it pays to be there early as well.
All right.
Something we did not mention is go ahead and register for the event. Pre-registering is going to save you a lot of time in our lines, because typically we have a line and everybody's waiting to get in the door, and we love that. But if you're prepared and you register before the event on UB.me, that would be great. So you'll see QR codes everywhere on the flyers and on our social medias. Scan those QR codes, get yourself registered. Get registered today. This is the day. Do not procrastinate. So today, get registered with those QR codes at UB.me.
There you go. All right, everyone, you have no excuse. You've got a little bit more than a month, or not a month, a little more than a week to prepare. Give them a call. They're on Facebook, they're on LinkedIn. Get your stuff together, and we'll see you guys at the job fair, either at Hunter or Stewart. Both of them are at 11 to 2 o'clock, and we'll see you guys there. Thank you, ladies, for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
If you or someone you know needs crisis support, dial 988. This 3-digit dialing code connects directly to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, where compassionate, accessible care and support is available for anyone experiencing mental health-related distress. The 988 Lifeline helps thousands of people struggling to overcome suicidal crises or mental health-related distress every day. There is hope. Call or text 988 today. The Digital Garrison app is your one-stop source for all things Fort Stewart Hunter Army Airfield. With the DG at your fingertips, you'll never miss out on upcoming events, installation updates, facility and gate information, weather, shopping, and so much more. Digital Garrison is free from your phone's app store. Download today.